Want to help support the channel? Then why not check out the merch that's available from the links below in the description. Help out the channel and get more phenomenal stuff for yourself. And now with that, let's jump straight into the video. Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another Dino Fury episode. This is episode 7 from season 2. And if you like Dino Fury, if you like Power Rangers, if you like anything like anime or anything like that, hit the like button, hit subscribe, as well as turn on all notifications because you'll never want to miss a video because I have so many coming out. But okay, now we've come up to the point in the season where Void Knight is having a kind of change of heart, and I kind of really like this because Void Knight has never really attacked humans. It's always been, I want Sporex. So obviously he wants to fight it. Yeah, I don't know why he never really just attacked monsters and tried to take it down, but I'm guessing that's because he wanted more power. Anyway, we've got stuff. It's been cool. Now, Void Queen is really hard. I mean, it's a lot easier to say than Centaur or whatever it was before. But Void Queen uses a tactic that we've seen previously used where it was Roxy and Ravi. Void Queen turns around and says, hey, you will do this if you love me, or if you love me, you'll do this. He goes, oh, fine, and then goes along with her plan, even though he doesn't think it's great and he doesn't like it whatsoever. You know, Void Queen wants revenge on humans for some strange, bizarre reason. So I'm guessing it's going to be one of those, does it work? Does it not? Oh no, it's miscommunication. It's something that isn't there or something like that. So she has the plan to scare the humans, to take revenge, and I think this monster has the ability to turn people into trees via chemical. It's like a Halloween type monster. I'm looking for the name. What I put down, Jerk-a-lantern or something like that. Unique name. So if it isn't, let me know down below in the comments. But in this episode, I think this episode annoys me a lot because of the way that Ollie's character is. Ollie brags about his friendship that he's got with this professor, and he's like, oh yeah, we were best friends, like, you know, we worked together in college or whatever, I was smart and stuff like this. And obviously we know that Amelia's got this love for the paranormal, you know, ghosts and sort of stuff, and this kind of comes into kind of play. So I think there's like the professor and Ollie are kind of listening to Amelia, and Amelia mentions about ghosts, and Ollie's like, get a load of this person. This person knows about ghosts. We know it's not right. And I hate it. I freaking hate the attitude more because, you know, even the professor's like, yeah, shouldn't shit on people. Don't shit on people. So with this, it just generally really annoyed me because when Ollie's professor says, look, the reason why you worked with me so much is because no one wanted to work with you. So yeah, why are you doing this? And he's like, oh, I didn't know. He's like, yeah, no one likes to know it all. And I'm like, yes, finally, someone tell him this, because the way that Ollie is all the way through is like, I think that if I was on his team, I would just be like, I'm here to hang out with the others, not you. And, you know, I'm just here to fight. I will save your ass when you need it. But am I going to want to hang out with you after? No, and I'm going to distance myself a lot. I just don't like his attitude. He just really irritates me. And I'm hoping after this episode he does sort of change. But if he doesn't, I'm like, there's no character growth. It's just literally he's this way, and it just really irritates me. So the Rangers go down to the pool because Jane and J-Borg are there. They're kind of reporting, and the monster, like, he teleports in, or no, they all teleport in or whatever, and everyone turns to trees because of the chemical. Which then, you know, Void Knight's like, I can't do this. Like, I didn't want to hurt people in general. That's not who I am. So why am I doing this? And you see this change in him, and I really like it. The reason they put in a vegan joke, like, oh, I'm all vegan. I'm like, why did you put that in there? I have no idea. It's just whatever it is. Ollie then decides to take a sample and then try to make an antidote back at the base, which he starts working on it. Back at the evil base, Void Knight's like, look, we can go. I've put together a ship. Let's go. Let's leave this here. We don't need them. We don't need to fight. We can just escape and we can do what we want anywhere in the universe. For a moment, you see Void Queen going, this again? I've already told you what I want. And she just sighs and then just blows up the ship. And Void Knight's like, what the hell do you mean? And I think she attacks Void Knight and she shoots him and says, I'm staying here because I want to take over and I want to defeat the humans and I want to make them suffer. And I'm like, oh, that's such a fucking dick move, that is. Fucking dick move. Ollie, all the way through, acts like he's better than everyone. And I think he throws some stuff accidentally onto Solron, who then turns into a tree. And it's all a point where I think they're trying to make a point where it's his fault. And it's like, shit, I should have listened. You know, rather than doing this, I should have listened to my friends as well as like what people are saying. And it just kind of annoys me because it takes the fact to go over like his main thing. He has to effectively turn someone into a tree or put someone into danger. He then works with Amelia. They figure out in the end so like the proper antidote and kind of like save Solron. I think it's like when I think it's one thing that got me is that Amelia is like, look, my bracelet, because the bracelet's kind of mentioned that has magnetic properties, which obviously when they point something out, like, look at my bracelet or look at this item, it's like, yeah, you've got that, haven't you? It's part of the plot point. And they figure out that there's too much iron in the antidote, so obviously they separate the iron and then they make basically water, and then they just kind of like spray Solron, which turns her back. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Jerk-o'-lantern and Wreckbait go down to the city and they start attacking, and Void Knight teleports out and he arrives and he tells the Rangers, like, look, yeah, if you want to beat this person, if you want to beat Jerk-o'-lantern, then you have to turn around and like get him into the dark. That's the only way to defeat him because Jerk-o'-lantern has a hard shell. Wreckbait sees this as like, you know, he's saying, oh, you fucking traitor, you know, I'll have you type thing, and then gets called back or he teleports away because he's going to tell Void Queen. Void Knight's main quest now is to stop Void Queen because I'm guessing he doesn't want her to be destroyed or go down this path. He just wants to take her away. I feel like that's going to be the main thing in this. And you're also going to see the fact that they'll be together at the very end. You know, thank you, Rangers, for doing this, and so. It's typical. I see that happening quite a bit. But now every bad guy hates Void Knight and they see him as a traitor because of what he's done. As the Rangers take out Jerk-o'-lantern, the main thing is they bring the Pack-a-Punch sword in, and when they punch, like, you see the little baby one come out and start punching. Like, that's kind of cute. I think I've said it previously, but I kind of like it. I thought it was kind of cute and a really nice way of like kind of including it. We then come to the end and Ollie apologizes to Amelia quite heartedly, and he becomes a little bit nicer. And that's it. Maybe a romance will kind of blossom from it. If not, who knows? But yeah, that's it. So my final thoughts. I've got my notes as I look down. I kind of liked it. It was a slow episode. I like the whole thing of Void Queen turning on Void Knight to the point where it's like, you know, you've not listened to what I've said. But I kind of see Void Knight's point where he's like, look, I saved you. You know, we can go anywhere in the universe. We don't have to stick around here, seeing as you hate this place. So I kind of liked what we saw. It was kind of nice seeing this kind of like this turn. But seeing Void Knight go, I don't want to hurt people. That's not my plan. My plan has finished. I don't need to hurt anyone anymore. And I kind of really like this. I thought that this should have been the main thing for it. But who knows? I like the kind of like... I don't like Ollie in this at all. I feel like he still is a dick, but I feel like he wasn't that bad at the end. And I hope that he keeps this and it's not just a thing that they say once and then they disappear and stuff like that and he becomes a massive prick all the way through. So yeah, bad guys seeming okay. Void Queen, really love the outfit. Still think she's hot. So there's that. You know, as I said, I like Void Knight becoming good, and that's it. So I'm gonna leave there. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with what I said? Do you like this episode? Have you seen it? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, as well as check out that cheeky notification bell, and also the merch that we've got on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in a couple of days.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから 商品を入手することができます。